Hey, before we get to today's reaction video, listen, it's exciting news around here. I have had this song, Kingdom of Me, that I have been waiting to release for 2 years, and it's finally here. The premiere of the new video was just earlier this week. It's finally on the channel. The song is available everywhere on all digital platforms, but the video is only available here. There's going to be a link to it at the end of the video. There's going to be a link to it in the video description below. It would mean everything to me for you to check out that song and video, because I have been waiting for people to hear it for 2 years, and you can be one of the first to hear it if you click that link and go check it out. But for right now, here's today's reaction video.
It's time to react.
What's going on YouTube? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brad Steele channel. Steele Reactions Yataka is where it's happening. Thank you guys for joining me on the Bradical bandwagon today for another reaction video. And today I'm back with a little Bo Burnham Lower Your Expectations. Sometimes we got to do that in life, you know what I'm saying? This is Lower Your Expectations. I don't even know which Netflix special this is from. I don't even know, but I know it's going to be good because Bo Burnham always brings the thunder, and you guys have been wanting me to check this one out, so I am today. Before I do, though, I got to let you know, like I said a second ago, my new song, Kingdom of Me, just premiered last night. I've been working on this song for 2 years, and it's finally out. Here's a snippet of the video now.
I'm tearing down the walls, kicking down the doors. Everything inside this kingdom is yours.
If you want to hear the full thing, link at the end of the video. You already know it. And there's a link in the video description below. It's available on all digital platforms, but the video is only available here on my channel. So I wish you would check that out. The red subscribe button is there. I'm over 116,000 subs. If you're not subscribed and you enjoy my channel, I wish you would consider taking 1 second out of your day, clicking the red subscribe button. Then you're on the Bradical bandwagon. And for right now, I am checking out Bo Burnham. Lower Your Expectations. Look at there. I am in the recommended videos over here. That's beautiful. Without further ado, hitting play right now. Make happy is what this is.
We all want love. How many single ladies out there looking for love tonight? Yeah, woo that sadness out. Some more where that came from.
He always gets the crowd to play right into his hand. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that you kind of missed it inside. He didn't have that element because he didn't have a live crowd. But in these, you see, he makes the crowd play right into his hand. How many single ladies we got out there tonight? Woo! Yeah, you're sad, aren't you? He makes the crowd a part of the act. I love it.
Ladies, I know what you want. You want a guy that's sweet, a guy that's tough, a feminist who likes to pay for stuff, the kind of guy that gets along with your friends without being attracted to any of them. A good boy, a bad boy, a good bad boy, a half good, half bad, half boy. Love but not weekend. Is a great lover, calls your mother on the weekend. Now you might think that this guy only exists in your mind.
It's the little things for me, like the changing of the lighting right there when the song changed, because he was going at such like a fast pace and really intense, and then when he backed off a little bit, the lighting changed. It's those little elements like that that give me, and you saw even in Inside, which was such a different type special than this, you saw that there. I mean, he was just, you could see his hand in every element of the production, the lighting, the camera cuts, everything, and I appreciate the effort that he puts in, and the lyrics so far. Very, I mean, obviously hilarious, right?
Guess what? You're right. If you want.
So he said, this guy, you may think this guy only exists in your mind. Well, guess what? You're right.
Love. Lower your expectations a few, because Prince Charming would never settle for you. If you want love,
oh, no.
Just pick a guy and love him. And if he's got a thing for feet, say sweep me off them. Now,
oh,
the good
no.
thing is that At least men have very realistic expectations for women. He said,
I don't even want to know where this is going. Now he's going to do it from the guy's perspective. This ought to be good. I'm interested to see where this kind of turns. Because, you know, most of these Bo Burnham songs have the point where it turns. And it goes from just being funny to being, oh boy. You know, let's see.
said, sarcastically setting up a second verse in a comedy's hub.
There you go.
You want a girl that's nice, a girl that's not obsessed with her looks, but is insanely hot. The kind of girl that you can show to your folks. Loves the movies that you like and always laughs at your jokes. A real girl, a hot girl, a really hot girl, a brand new, really hot, real doll. Wants to impress you, doesn't care if you notice, and only ever uses you to tickle her throat with. Now you might think that this girl only exists in your mind.
Listen to his voice right there. In your mind. In the middle of all this, don't forget, this dude can sing.
But she's real, but last week she died. If you want love.
So there it is. That's the point right there. I hate to pause it so much. Some of you are going to go to the comments and be like, yeah, you're pausing it too much. Well, then go watch the original. Don't watch a reaction video if you don't want to pause. Anyway, that's kind of the point where it takes the turn right there, right? So, I mean, kind of talking about maybe society's expectations of women, that in order to meet the expectations of men, you've got to be literally perfect, meet all of these. And notice when he was talking about from the girl's perspective, he said this guy doesn't exist. There is no perfect guy. And for the guys, it's like, hey, there is perfect women out there who are trying to be perfect, but it drives them so crazy that they can't ever measure up, that, you know, there you go.
Lower your expectations a lot. You might think you're a gift. I promise it's not. If you want love, just pick a girl and love her, then whip out your at the girl you love, decline the offer. I don't want a neat freak, I don't want a slob, somebody with bad head in a dead-end job, 'cause I won't settle for less than perfect. We want perfect children, a perfect life, perfect husband or a perfect wife. But deep down we know we don't deserve.
I mean, you can almost tell when he's really getting serious and saying this stuff that cuts really deep. He gives it a little bit of humor right there just to almost release the tension a little bit. Because you can feel everybody in the audience is like, ooh, now he's pressing the buttons, right? But when he lets in just a little bit of humor right there at the end of the line, doing something goofy like what he did, it's like it almost lets everybody go, oh, that's something to laugh about, you know?
But we all deserve love, even on the days when we aren't our best. 'Cause we all suck, but love can make us suck less. We all deserve love. It's the very best part of being alive. And I would know I just turned 25.
Wow. So that song was a trip. That song was a trip. You know, to me, first time hearing it, I mean, obviously we all have standards. You know, when we date somebody, we all have, you know, nobody is going to go into a relationship and be like, oh yeah, treat me like garbage. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to go in and be like, yeah, it's totally cool if you treat me terribly. But at the same time, it's not right to expect perfection. You just want love, right? You don't want perfection from anybody, and sometimes your standards can be too high that nobody could ever measure up. And sometimes we need to take a step back and realize that we all, like you said, we all kind of suck a little bit. You know, you know what I'm saying? So it's interesting because a lot of people could hear that and take it as, oh, so I should just settle for anybody, or I should settle. I don't think that's what he's trying to get at all. I think there's a happy medium between not settling for something terrible and also not requiring absolute perfection, because nobody's, to quote Hannah Montana, nobody's perfect. So I'm kind of just rambling here because it's my first time hearing it, and this is just my thoughts on the song. sometimes you probably do need to lower your expectations a little bit to at least not expect perfection from anybody. I mean, we've all known those people that, you know, nobody's ever good enough for them. Nothing's ever good enough. They feel entitled to, you know, perfection, and forgetting that sometimes love doesn't look perfect. Sometimes love doesn't look all nice and neat. Sometimes it is a little, you know, everybody has their flaws and you got to work through them. You guys let me know in the comments. I'm sure some of you can't wait to tell me how much you disagree with me and how stupid I am and how I missed the point. I'm sure you're just raring to go in the comments. But Bo Burnham always challenging you to think about what he's trying to say. Thank you guys for joining me on the Bradical bandwagon today for another reaction video. My song Kingdom of Me, the music video, just premiered last night on my channel. I've been working on that song for 2 years, been waiting to release it for 2 years. I would love for you guys to check out the video. There should be a link to it right on your screen right now. The red subscribe button is there if you're interested in subscribing. Take it in, soak it up. Bye, everybody.
'Cause what I've made is worth